With the advent of large language models like ChatGPT, Palm 2, Llama, Claude, both the capabilities and the expectations users may have of what they can accomplish as a bit of artificial intelligence has radically changed. There's been this obvious rapid ascent of AI this year. You wouldn't be watching this video if you weren't obviously aware of that. This, of course, highlights the incredible accessibility and power of these new tools and platforms, kind of effectively solving the tech problem for the majority of companies out there. But there's kind of a new problem that's emerged. Devising a real strategy for your business in the light of the new era of AI. This involves an appraisal of existing materials for training, capabilities, tech integration, understanding of internal information and knowledge management in a way that you probably have never thought of before, reassessing your appetite for risk as an organization, both internally and externally, and maybe most importantly, understanding both the potential and limitations of this new generation of large language models, which are more black box and more mysterious and seemingly more capable than ever before. How do you actually apply this stuff to your particular business problem? What business problems can you even apply this stuff to? To say the landscape has changed this year would be an understatement. You know that, and I know that. New technologies like GPT-4 have unveiled a new summit, if you will, of potential for every business out there. However, what's still left is a gap. No one is really emphasizing the almost required multidisciplinary, cross-functional approach that every design team, business team, engineering team needs to have in order to actually reach it. It might feel still like this magic black box that you can just kind of chuck anything at and ChatGPT will figure it out, but that's simply still not the case. Gone are the days where you need an army or at least a large team of PhD carrying, card holding data scientists and ML engineers to pull off something like a large language model or AI enabled capability within your organization. We need to establish a net new way of working on these things that is inherently cross-functional, armed with teams of designers, product managers, strategists, engineers, developers, and the like, in order to effectively create a net new piece of artificial intelligence in this language model era. The rules have changed, the context has changed, the tools have changed, so the way we approach the work should change too.
This is the observation that led myself and my business partner John to decide to found zerowidth. We're an AI design and innovation agency focused on helping businesses unlock fresh avenues of value through the strategic application of AI to their unique business problems. At zerowidth, we strongly believe that the real power of AI lies not within the algorithms and weights and billions of parameters, but in the strategic design, development, and deployment of those algorithms within a context that is centered around the human. The pivot point has shifted for organizations. It's not just about technology anymore. Equally important are the strategy, design, and adaptation of that around a particular use case, a particular end user, a particular person that might be interacting with some system that could be powered in an incredible new way off of the backs of large language models in this new era of artificial intelligence. Our experience over the past year working with clients has been as exceptional as it has been educational, and that's led us to really discover two main trends. First, a strong desire for a clear grasp of AI's capabilities. What does it actually afford you to do? We found absolutely best addressed by hands-on, clear, simple examples that have been custom tailored for a particular application. The second is this clear demand for straightforward, non-technical methods to identify, sort through, and prioritize all the possible AI-enabled applications for a business across their value chain. It's these two observations that form the real pillars of our agency. We built a workbench of tools that allows us to select language models, customize them, and share real demos literally in minutes while on calls with our clients to showcase, demystify, and get hands-on as fast as possible with how a particular application might be best addressed by a particular model set up in a certain way. Now, these aren't design tools that are powered by AI, but a series of prototyping tools for designing intelligence itself. What are those decisions that go into designing intelligence? How do you customize, set up, tailor, and reconfigure the supporting ecosystem of artificial intelligence to allow it to tackle a problem in a certain specific way that goes beyond what you might find on ChatGPT, that goes beyond what you might see as an everyday user of a large language model, user-facing product, and actually addresses a real potential business problem? As these prototypes grow, they can easily be transitioned into a work-ready API with all the standard enterprise stuff along the way, analytics, tracking, user IDs, session IDs, and everything you might need to actually take a bit of intelligence, embed it within an end user application. We found that as soon as stakeholders get a chance to be hands-on with these custom tailored and actual designed bits of intelligence for their business, it creates this floodgate of new ideas across the value chain. Internal operations, customer user facing, they are now tasked with a new problem. To solve that, we've created structured strategy tools and processes. These blueprints and frameworks help us identify and navigate through all the vibrant ideas that come forth to try and pinpoint where it's most beneficial to actually incorporate AI within your organization. It's these two things that form the backbone of ZerowWidth's mission, which instead of holding close to the chest, we'd like to build here out in public. We're at kind of a pivotal juncture. We've created some incredible things this year, worked on really amazing projects, and now it's time to start to foster a real community of designers, strategists, technologists, product managers, and others. The journey here is designed to be inclusive, not just restricted to data scientists and ML engineers, but instead hopefully reflects the cross-functional and multidisciplinary nature of what it takes to do real innovation and transformation in this space. I'd like to invite you to come along, hit subscribe here, sign up for the waitlist on our website to get access to our workbench of tools for yourself. We're going to use this space to kind of document the evolution of the agency. It's going to be some part think pieces, some parts tutorials, definitely not overly technical, hopefully welcoming for a variety of different audiences and skill levels as we try to establish a new way of working and designing intelligence in this space. You can find a link to our website and my contact info in the description below. Feel free to send me an email, reach out if you want to work with us on a next project or for us on a future thing. We'd love to hear from you. We'd like to get as much feedback and collaboration on the development of this capability as we possibly can. And hopefully we'll see you soon in the next video.
Getting tired doing these stairs. Make fun all you want, but this is the highest point I can find in Illinois that's relatively near Chicago.